I just start texting. All right, yeah, I mean, though, I'm gonna get us a little Reddit story, dude. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel great about it.
But I think you have got some hot takes.
No.
I know you do. You're an opinionated young man.
I don't have any takes on a Reddit story.
Hey, you had a birthday this week.
Most of these things are like made up anyways, though, right?
You think?
Yeah. Before Reddit, there were blogs, and there was just people with their journals, and a lot of people were just making up stuff. So
it used to just be a chain letter you'd get. You'd just get an email from like your aunt, and it was just so long. You're like, "What? What's happening?"
The moon is in retrograde, and I don't know.
That's all you had. No, it was like send it. You remember those? Send this to your crush, or like a demon will appear at your bed at midnight unless you send this to 15 friends. You ever get those?
Yeah.
Did it ever happen?
I don't know. I always sent the email.
You always sent the email?
Always forwarded that email.
You're like, I'm not a believer, but CC, BCC.
Are you kidding me? I can't have that demon showing up at midnight.
You got enough bad luck going on.
That's right. Plus, you got to let the crush know that you got it. They got it.
Oh, yeah. Do you forward it to the crush, hoping she forwards it around?
Yeah. Back to you. And then you're just in a loop forever, sending it back and forth.
Scared of a demon, sending it through each other?
That's right. Yeah, I know. I had a birthday yesterday, so my little rough right now for this morning podcast that we've bestowed upon ourselves.
Yeah, and we had to avoid a marathon to get here. We were dedicated. We had a ways out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like shit today.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
But you feel like shit or you feel good?
I feel like shit and I look like shit.
Good.
Yeah. I'm the whole package right now. You want to look how you feel.
Okay, I got one for us.
Thank goodness, because the silence is killing me.
Because it was your birthday a few days ago.
So excited. Yeah, let's hear your reading voice. Let's, for one, see if you can even read aloud. And two,
I tried to do a nice thing for you.
What's that?
Pick a birthday story because you had a birthday this week.
That's a nice thing for me. Okay, yeah.
You said you looked like shit because it was your birthday, so I thought this will cheer you.
I believe you said I look like shit.
One of us said you look like shit. I don't want to point fingers.
You don't.
One of us said you sounded like shit.
Right. And it was you both times. Well, so you look like shit. You sound like shit. You smell like shit.
Yeah, you smell like shit.
Are you in the elevator?
Have you been smearing shit around the elevator?
Are you a girl in the elevator?
But so I got a little "Am I the asshole?" birthday story for you.
Okay, great. Who cares?
Am I the asshole for having a bigger reaction to a stranger's gift than my husband's? For context, I'm 30, female, just had a birthday, and my husband got me 30 gifts to mark the event. Nothing big, just different little items. None of these items were anything I'd buy myself in particular. My husband has a habit of buying things he likes or finds cool, but not really thinking of the other person type gifts. For example, one of the items was a nice set of colored pencils. I have a specific art style and only draw with black pens, or a nice vase that is very specific to his style. Oh, you had the seat of your pants?
Yeah, this is hot stuff right now.
However, she's still extremely grateful and made sure he knew this. My sister owns a bar, so I go there and am around quite often. They have a regular who comes in the bar maybe twice a week for the last 2 years, and I see him pretty frequently. I'd never seen him outside of the bar, but we have a joke about how aliens are probably watching us, and everyone.
Is there a point to this story? Like, what's happening?
I'm hearing it for the first time too.
Like, there's this rambling nonsense over here. Who is? Let's get to it.
Talking about aliens suddenly.
They're watercolors and they're pencil crayons, and they both do art. And I got a degree in that
the
Colorado.
Type of vase her husband likes.
Yeah, great. Cut to the chase over here. See what I mean? These people just
this is a journal entry.
This journal entry for themselves.
Getting it off their chest.
Self-indulgent podcast.
It's never good when even in here it just says, anyways.
Yeah. Is that the next line? Because
it's close. Yeah, no,
you're cutting to the gist then, right?
Anyways,
Thank
the other day we went to have drinks for my birthday. The regular came in and told me a happy birthday and handed me a small pouch. And in the pouch was $100 and a small silver alien holding a diamond. Also a note that said, sorry, I thought that was her note. Also a note I didn't like it. Also, a note that said, I'm hoping the aliens give you everything you deserve. I started crying. It was just so thoughtful, especially since I was not expecting anything. I thanked him and gave him a hug. He went about his way. My husband was acting strangely for the rest of the night, and we got home and I asked what was wrong, and he told me that he was upset about the way I reacted to the gift. He said I didn't act the way about his gift. It didn't act that way about his gift, and that he'd really worked hard on it. He said that it was inappropriate for a regular guy to give me a gift. He said I was an asshole for reacting that way, especially in front of him, but it was just a natural reaction. And now he doesn't want me to keep the gift. I feel really bad, but I want to keep the gift. So am I the asshole?
Like, of course she wants to keep the $100. What are you gonna do with the $100? He doesn't want her to keep the $100. He wants the $100 for himself.
Oh, you think that? He's like, hey, re-gift the alien diamond, but we'll give Daddy that.
Alien diamond. Also, what are you talking about? An alien diamond. What is this? What is this story? What you want my opinion?
I want
on
your opinion.
Whether or not this woman is an asshole for liking a gift. I mean, I wouldn't say an asshole, but like,
is she an asshole for being more happy about the gift that meant more to her? Because you know what, that's an interesting question. Because the gift, like, obviously she liked this gift better, so she's just being honest.
Did she like it better, or did she just have a reaction? She's just it was like unexpected that this person was coming in and giving her a gift.
She liked it better. There's no question.
She liked this. He got her.
She's
some
fucking
water.
shitting on her art, shitting on the pencils her husband bought her.
The husband. She knew a present was coming from the husband. Mm-hmm. The husband went out of his way to get some weird thing, pencils of some sort that he thought she'd like. He struck out. She didn't like them, and then she got cash from some dude, and she was like over the moon.
You're right. When you phrase it like that, she's the asshole.
I mean,
because you're right. This guy, the expectation.
I'm not saying that. Honestly, I don't know.
No, I think you're right because the expectation was.
You can't keep saying I'm right because I didn't say it.
You're 100% right. Your strong take on this is right. Because the expectation is he's going to give her the gift, the husband.
Well, he's going to get her a gift probably if they're gift people. If they're gift people.
But then the random comes up to you, gives you a surprise gift.
$100 in a Crown Royal pouch and an alien holding a diamond. Like, first of all, weird reaction to be excited about that and give some the regular a hug over it. I mean, that's just a tip, I guess. She's a bartender?
I don't think she's a bartender. No, her sister owns the bar.
Okay, like that's the problem. There's so many details in the story. I don't even know. I just don't know where to pick up and leave off. Like, just cut to the chase. Give me she was just trying to make herself look better as well.
Right, and it's also her story, so obviously she's like leaving out shit that makes her look worse, like they always do.
I also had a relationship with this regular for many years.
If you still come across as the asshole when it's your story, you're definitely the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think she's an asshole. I don't.
You just think.
What does it matter? What does it matter that she liked the $100 better? She's just a lady that likes straight up cash.
Yeah, that doesn't make you an asshole.
She's a practical gal. Like,
makes you a capitalist.
Yeah,
makes you a goddamn member of this economy.
She just knows that with this $100, I can go buy the stuff I really want. Now,
True.
She has to work with different art crayons. Like, I don't.
You want me to reread that part?
I don't care for it one bit. I don't care.
She likes to draw with black pens. Her husband got her a bunch of colors. Did like that.
Yeah. Well, the husband doesn't even know who she is as a person, anyways. Then, right? I know who this person is. Doesn't even take the time to know what type of art she does
before he married her.
Yeah, he's just trying to appease her and be like, I don't know. I guess you do art. He
did get her 30 things for her 30th birthday, and she's like. That's pretty. No, you're not supposed to like 30 things.
The problem is I didn't listen to half of the things.
Yeah, that's your problem.
He got her 30 things. Of course, you're gonna strike out some of the time.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to give someone 30.
And then this guy shows up with $100 in a pouch and some sort of trinket that he got at
a Claire's.
Yeah. Honestly, she's a bit of an asshole.
I got 30 things. I didn't like 28 of them. Fuck this guy. This guy gives me cold hard cash.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. That guy put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And he struck out one for 30?
I couldn't get 30 things for my girlfriend and probably
you
get
can't
rewrite
get
about
30
all of it.
You don't have 30 things you like for yourself.
No, there's no way. I like maybe 3 things.
Yeah, name them.
Cash, $100 cash.
An alien trinket.
Yeah, that's
and give me a
foot-long
foot-long sandwich.
Bingo.
Send me on my way, and that's my day.
Have you ever got a gift you didn't like?
Every year.
Did you like the gift I got you this year?
The gift of this early morning?
The gift of friendship, baby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great, man. It's been great. It's been going well. This friendship's been.
But you said on another show that you're the type of person, if you get a gift you don't like, you'll tell him. He'll be like, "Hey, is there a gift receipt for this?"
Yeah.
That's probably being more truthful than me keeping it. Like recently, actually, I watched you get a gift the other night.
You watched.
We were at Scott had a new show, Space Janitors. You can watch it on. I think you can just YouTube Space Janitors. You'll see your boy. And we were at the premiere of that, and the director gave you a birthday gift.
Oh, that's right.
And I watched you get it.
Yeah. And
did you love it?
No. Well,
because I noticed when I was in your car today,
yeah,
the gift's unopened in the back seat.
Well, to clarify, it's an airplane launcher that you can get from Dollarama, and I just didn't have the time or the space to go launch airplanes.
You're not 9 years old
as a grown man. I mean, did he bring it for me specifically, or was it like a giveaway toy that he was giving to the rest of the audience?
I feel like that was what it was.
Yeah. It was a last minute thing, being like, "Hey, oh yeah, I got you a present."
So you don't think it was a thoughtful gift? I think he found out it was your birthday. He's walking by. He was going to hand this into the crowd. He went, "I'm going to give this to this guy."
Yeah, I assume so. It was the end of the night. He had a handful of stuff already, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got you a gift for your birthday. Here, take this trash before I throw it out."
You don't think he went to the store? Maybe he went to the store and was like, "What is Scott like?"
Well, I'm just upset that you're trying to gas me now on this situation. You're like, you don't think that he went to the Dollarama and be like, "My good friend Scott, he likes airplanes and going into a field and launching them as far as he can go," because, yeah, he's 9 years old and has a bunch of free time in a country that only has summer for 2.5 weeks. No.
Well, when the world gives you a perfect Reddit story that I also watched my friend hate a gift earlier this week, you tell me that's not some synchronicity?
Yeah, well, listen, I get gifts. You get gifts, and sure, you want to be happy if they were thoughtful and you like them. But if they're trash, someone hands you a literal packaged up piece of trash, what are you going to say thank you? What did I say to?
If he did this, let me paint you a new scenario. He came up to you that night.
Also, I appreciate it, my guy. Thank you for the gift. I don't need it, though. But, he knew that. He knew he was handing me a pile of trash. You knew he was handing me a pile of trash.
I definitely knew it was trash. And I was like, I whispered to our other friend, I went, "This gift sucks."
Yeah, well, and...
oh, no, you know what I did? I didn't say that. That would have been mean. I said, "I think this was a re-gift."
And yeah, I think I overheard you say that.
But do you think the guy heard me say that?
Yeah, well, you were speaking at an abnormally loud.
Oh,
loud
now I
volume.
feel rude.
Yeah, because he looked at you and it was.
He did?
He looked at you and then looked back at me and he said, "Why did you invite this guy who just made fun of my gift that I gave you?"
No, he said that?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh my gosh.
You always bite so hard. He said that.
I always feel scorned. You know me.
Right.
I work from a place of hate.
Yeah. I ask you something about your oat milk latte. Mm-hmm. Do you ever question your masculinity when you're sipping that?
Here's the thing. I didn't even believe you when I asked for an oat milk latte.
Yeah.
And you showed up with this. I'm like, this guy just got regular milk and is lying to me. I'm shocked they had it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me too, because I've never heard of anything like that before. Because, what is that? It's not even mixed. It's just oat milk on the bottom and they have an espresso on top.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of surprised they didn't mix it.
And it's like...
Maybe it's on me to mix it?
I guess so.
Hang on, let's see. Let's crack this baby up.
And is that your own personal straw?
Give the listeners a little ASMR. My own personal straw?
Yeah.
I don't want to answer that question. But yes. Here's why, Yams.
Is it metal or is it just plastic that you carry around?
Plastic. I'm hanging on to I'm the last guy holding onto the plastic straw.
You got it's like a child straw, the ones that bend towards your mouth.
It's hard to get a plastic straw now.
Is it? I can't imagine.
I don't think they can sell them anymore. It's illegal.
I don't know. I think that's I think you're wrong about that.
I've had these in my closet a long time.
You're just keeping in like a stockpile of old straws?
Are you looking to buy?
No. Well, no, I'm on the right side of history, thanks. I'm for the turtles.
Yeah, that's right. What were you saying earlier about some fantasies?
Yeah, no, I've always been a fan of the turtles.
Always. Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles, yeah.
Turtle from Entourage.
Yeah, huge fan.
Turtle soup. Wait, you can't say you're saving the turtles by not using straws.
Everybody's got to have value. And the more value you have.
Shareholder value?
Yeah.
But you'd eat turtle soup?
I'd eat turtle soup, sure. I'd give it a try. I've never had turtle soup.
I don't think
Just
that's
to
saving the
clarify.
turtles.
Yeah, I know. We were doing a bit, but if
Were we doing a
if we're
bit?
talking seriously, if we were talking about getting into some turtle, some protected meat right there, it's got to be pretty savory. Like, what are they hiding underneath those shells, right?
Oh, that's what you're wondering.
Yeah, well, it's got to be good.
Do you think a turtle without a shell? Have you ever seen one in real life? I've seen it in cartoons.
A turtle without a shell?
Yeah.
Like a Franklin situation?
Yeah. Did Franklin not have a shell?
I think he had a shell.
But sometimes he'd take it off. He'd get nude.
Yeah, with his shirt.
When
Kids
Franklin
program.
sends nudes, shell on, shell off.
Obviously, shell off. But I don't think the shell comes off. It's part of their body. It's part of their,
What was Arthur?
it's not like clothes.
Was Arthur an anteater?
That's what they say, but I don't know. You just look like a regular old.
Like someone tried to draw a bear and then gave up.
Yeah, that's right.
I wonder if that's what the show was initially.
What did you grow up on? You had
Black and white.
television? Yeah, you watched the Andy Griffith show. That's what. You're a big fan of that.
I was only allowed that and Johnny Carson as a kid.
Yeah.
Like what was my cartoon as a kid?
Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
Oh, boy. What are you talking about?
That was true. I wish it wasn't.
So, you watched 4
I got it.
female Sailor Moons, like beating up what?
Tuxedo
Monsters?
Mask.
Who? Tux man with no mask?
Tux Man with no mask. Yeah, that's what they
Okay.
called him. I watched Sailor Moon after kindergarten every day.
Yeah. Okay.
I watched some Zaboomafoo later on in my life.
When I was growing up, I had a bunch of people that were not allowed to watch, like The Simpsons or Family Guy later on. Is that did you have people like that, or were you a person like that, where like the parents were like, "No, the kids can't watch this"? It's gonna ruin
I
it."
was the house that those kids came over to watch that
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
What about you? Were you not allowed that?
I was no, they were allowed to watch everything.
Yeah.
My brother was a huge horror fan. So like,
I thought you said horror fan.
no, he's 2 years older than me, but he used to go and like get the babysitter to rent us some horror movies when we were like 7, 8 years old. All these 18+ movies, and so we were watching all these slasher films like Jason's 1 through 17 as kids, and terrifying. So many nightmares. Mm-hmm. But like, you want to watch it because you want to hang out.
That
You
feeling
wanna
of
be
a
cool.
sleepover when you're all like with your buddies. And
Well, there's
blankets.
also nothing to do. It's just you and your brother and your sister.
Right, you got no money.
You got no money. You're not going
Nothing to
anywhere.
buy, you got no
can't
car.
play on your own because you don't have an imagination.
It's been shot the shit from the Andy Griffith show.
Yeah, and so you just
Were you scared? Yeah, I remember those nights when you were actually a little scared watching a movie. Do you get scared of a movie now? No, right?
oh yeah, I watch a horror movie. I jump all over.
You
the
still
place.
get scared?
Yeah, they're built to be scary. What do you mean?
They
You still
make
get
you
scared?
jump, but you're not unsafe. Like when you're a kid, you're watching. You're like, is the ring girl gonna call me?
Yeah, no, I have an understanding of reality now. Then it's hard for me to decide. You know, dreams are just as real as as waking life. But yeah, no, I still watch it. Still get scared. Just do a little jump. Get a little jump.
You do a little
Like,
jump scare?
down. Love it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Hey. Duck.
Are you the guy who then goes, and then if your friends see you go, that was crazy, right? We all did that.
No.
You don't say that?
I know.
You know what type of guy you are?
Scream like a...
You're the type of guy to, after laughing, turn to his friends and say, I needed that.
Well, I did, though.
You did, huh?
I did need that. Who doesn't need a good laugh?
The Jeepers Creepers monster.
Yeah.
Did you watch that? That one scared me.
Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah.
I did watch that.
On the top of the bus?
Yeah.
That shit scared me.
Yeah.
That one actually scared me. The Ring actually scared me.
Yeah, the ring when she came out of the
Creepy.
Not the well, the television.
She came under the TV?
Yeah, man,
Oh, I didn't.
that's the main thing about it.
Yeah, that was scary. The whole wet hair. I was once.
Yeah,
going
you
home-
hate wet
I
hair.
hate it.
Yeah, give me. You weren't used to it. You never seen anyone.
No, we didn't have a
wet
shower
before.
growing up.
Yeah.
I once came home really late at night and opened my elevator, and there was a girl in pajamas,
Right.
straight black hair, like the Ring in the corner, like hair down, and I did a full on jump,
Really?
and then I was like, "I'm sorry, you just scared me," and she didn't say anything,
Oh yeah.
and then she got off, and I knew her from the building,
Right.
but it was terrifying. I thought it was the Ring girl for that brief second. I believed.
Right.
When do you think have you ever let out like a jump scare, like a real thing like
No,
that?
I tell you, one of the scariest things that is sort of an elevator story myself. I was coming home after the bar, got myself a slice of pizza there, as one would do.
I'm like, yeah, I'm tracking so far.
So far, right? You hit the elevator. I stumble into the elevator, and I go to press the button, and there's a woman there, like curled in the corner, and I
sitting, sitting,
like in the corner, not sitting, but she's like there. I go to press the button, hit the button, and but she's like curled up in the corner, but not sitting, like hunched, and like she's kind of like shifting, her eyes are moving around, and I turn and I look at her, and I'm like, something's weird because she's like off, and I look down, and she's just covered in shit. And then I look around the elevator, and there's like handprints of shit all over the elevator. And then I see her. I look back at her, and I say, "Hey." Well, the only thing that came out of my mouth was,
"You stink.
You shit yourself." And then
you said it like that.
Yes,
you shit yourself. Like,
it was the best thing I had at the time.
There wasn't, "Did you shit yourself?"
No,
it was, "We know who did it."
Well, she was covered in it, but then she started.
You said it to her like she was like your child.
Well,
you promised me you
She
wouldn't.
started playing with it on her, like there's a piece on her hand. She started playing with it, and she looked at me and said, "No, I didn't." I was like, "Oh no, I got to get out of here." And had the elevator already taken off? Like, yeah. I was stuck in this thing with this lady, and
who was obviously little nuts.
No, I mean, I think she was just she was just.
You think she wasn't a little nuts?
Well, I think she got drunk out of her mind and whatever it was. So.
Oh, that's what it was. So she was a normal woman who was just wasted.
I have no idea what
playing with her own shit in the elevator like we always do after a few pints.
Get out to it reaches my floor. I get out, and when I got to the floor, there was a trail of feces from the floor into the elevator. So she had been going like
Hansel and Gretel.
Like she ran out of time and took a dump in the corner. And then decided to go into the elevator and hang out for a bit.
And smear it on the walls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No, it's terrifying.
And I imagine it stunk.
It ruined the slice of pizza for me.
Oh, I forgot about the pizza. We were so...
I still ate it, but it definitely ruined it for me.
I was in an elevator and a guy puked once.
Oh, yeah?
It was horrible. He turned to us and he was like, "I don't feel so good." And we were like, "Yeah, this is odd, a stranger's talking to us." As you are in a tight setting.
Yeah.
And then it was just, blah! Projectile vomit.
Oh.
Stunk so bad. Yeah. I ended up getting off on like a random floor just waiting for the next one.
Well, yeah, you get off immediately.
You didn't get off shit elevator.
I only had to go one floor.
Yeah, okay. That's different.
You don't just hang out in the projectile vomit and be like, "What?"
Oh, yeah.
That was a wild ride.
Oh.
Hey, so what did you say?
I think we were just like, "Oh, fuck." I don't even think anyone had said anything like...
You just
no one scolded this man. He's a grown man.
He's a grown man. He wasn't drunk or anything. He was just like, he's like flu sickness.
Just, I don't feel so good.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, like a cartoon.
Yeah, because like normally people feel it coming or whatnot, right?
I guess so. Maybe it was just like 5 seconds before trying to warn us as if like...
Right.
Something horrible is about to happen.
Nothing's going to happen. Like you have no place to go.
There's no place to go.
No, it's just...
trapped in a box with no windows.
Yeah. And
the worst part was...
a couple of liters of vomit.
The elevator just kept going up and down, obviously, because until somebody would call maintenance or something.
Right.
So other people would just like wait for the elevator. It would open up and just be like a whole bunch of puke and be like, maybe not.
Yeah, I'll take the stairs today.
But I guarantee there's some people who just would have got in anyway. Like, I got to go.
You're terrified of elevators now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's why.
What's the highest you would walk on the stairs? Like, what's the limit for the elevator? Like, no, you would rather the stairs over the elevator.
Oh, like if the elevator's down?
No, just because you hate elevators, so I've been told.
Oh, okay. Under, like, 7, I'm doing every time.
You're taking stairs under 7?
Every time.
Or you're taking the elevator because it's like, it's just 7. Just 7
take
floors.
But if there's, like, an obvious stairwell, 4 floors, I'm doing stairs.
Are you scared of the elevator dropping? Is that what the problem is?
It's like a drop zone at Disneyland.
Right. You can't handle that.
I
Do you go on that ride?
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe that's where the trauma came from. The trauma.
The tower?
But I don't know.
Tower
That's
terror?
what my fear is. It's not being stuck in the elevator, which I wouldn't love because I don't like being in there. I'm a little claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But it's that the idea that it's going to fall to my death. I don't know why. I don't even think it can.
Right. I mean, they have a lot of fail-safes in there for that. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it can.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that, yeah, it's most likely that's probably how.
I have seen videos, which
Yeah,
is good.
because you watch them, you search them out.
They've just come up naturally in my
That's
feeds.
impossible because I've never had an elevator.
The phone's listening. It hears me say,
So my greatest fear is falling in an elevator, being trapped, and then getting
a
squashed.
guy was holding a surfboard. I watched it happen. He was fine, but it was scary.
Oh, there you go.
He only fell 2 floors.
Just two.
I live really high up, so if mine does, it's so good.
I'm more of getting stuck in that elevator with other people.
Have you done that? Have you been stuck in an elevator?
I've been stuck in an elevator. Yeah, it's not great. It's not
For how long?
I think maybe 15 minutes. We were like everyone was
Ooh.
we were-
Packed?
packed elevator. Everyone is they're all hammered from the bar as well, and I was just he's doing a lot of meditation, just trying to keep it together, sweating, just like on the verge of like freaking
Just
out.
shoulder to shoulder, like you're on
Yeah.
a Russian subway?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. For 15 minutes or so, and then the doors open. You're like, oh my god.
Did you get out right away?
I hung out there in the elevator. It's like
Well, I mean-
finally they're gone, and I.
But did you trust it to be like, hey, I'll just ride this out till it gets to my floor? Or
No,
you're like, fuck
no.
this, I'm
Yeah,
out.
I'm out. Never again.
Never took the elevator again?
That elevator, sure.
Where was that?
Norway.
Norway. Those Norwegian elevators, you can't trust them.
Bad elevator.
Yeah, luckily I've only been stuck for like 30 seconds a minute, and even still I don't like it. Sometimes like a door issue, but I've never had the full, because sometimes you hear it living in a high rise. I'll hear the bell,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, somebody's stuck.
Right.
Maybe one day it'll be me, but I hope not. Pretty lucky with that so far.
I mean, it'd be nice if they were made out of glass. It'd be nice to see. What a great view.
I don't mind glass elevators.
Because you don't mind them.
Way better for me.
Why? You like
I think it's like
that's
the
even
trap.
more. You can scare.
But it doesn't feel trapped as much.
right.
It's like I can see I'm not falling.
But you're not afraid of being trapped. You're afraid of the fall. And
Yeah,
that's
but I
when
can
you
see
have
if I was falling in a glass elevator.
right.
The other one, sometimes the inertia, I feel like I'm falling.
Right. So you have irrational fears, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Did you get any better
so
gifts?
unpleasant to be around.
Did anybody give you a gift you liked this birthday? Like maybe the $100 cash?
My brother got me tickets to go see Dane Cook,
Okay.
which Dane Cook was a huge comedian. In case you're not familiar,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the late 2000s.
Yeah, he was the biggest comedian in the world.
Yeah, he was
At one point.
He did a lot of noises. He made a lot of
Yeah.
noises in his.
There was a time I really liked Dane Cook. Not,
It was
you
fun.
know,
He's
and if he's
entertaining.
listening, yeah.
He was energetic and like brought a lot. He was the biggest stadium. He was the stadium comic before people were really doing stadiums.
Right, totally.
Right, he did things in around and like put stuff on.
We're
YouTube.
just so scared Dane's watching this right now.
Oh, Dane! I think Dane Cook do in Los Angeles. I saw he was supposed to come on and do 8 minutes in a comedy forum, and he came in there. He's like, "I'm Dane Cook." Blah 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 blah. He did 8 minutes and then 20 extra minutes.
Whoa!
And we're just sitting there like there's other people that got to go up and do their thing, and I'm just sitting.
Was
there.
this at the Improv?
Yeah.
Was I there? I think I was there. We may have been.
You tell me if you were there. I don't know. You know who was there? Dane Cook doing an extra 20 minutes.
And it
of
wasn't
material that was-
2006, so you weren't excited to see a half hour from Dane.
No, you weren't excited to see a half hour of Dane Cook because it was a material that had been done in 15 years. Like, if it's his first time
same
out of
stu-
he's just like fresh stuff and like, yeah, well,
Trying new shit out.
I've been driving down the street today and I turned on the radio and it was like, that's another 15 minutes of radio comedy.
Do you think your brother? So your friend gets you a gift for a 7-year-old. Your brother gets you a gift
For
you
somebody
20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Do you think no one just knows how old you are?
I think that's what it is. I guess mysteriously.
They all in their mind remember something fun. Like, I was so fun playing airplanes with him back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fun listening to Dane Cook records in the car when we were.
But it's a thoughtful gift. I appreciate the gift, and I'll go see Dane Cook. See what
Where's
Dane
he-
Cook
where's
is
Dane
cooking up
playing these days?
I have no idea.
I scalped those tickets instantly.
But
Would you have been happy if both of these guys came up to you and just gave you a wad of cash and said, "Hey, your night's on me. Go get it, pal."
Only if it had a little alien trinket that came along with it, and then I'd be really happy about it. But my brother gave me a Chris Rock tickets last year. And yeah, it was great. And I took him. We went to go watch comedy together. It's nice, a little bonding
Is the expectation when you give someone 2 tickets, they take you?
I think that's the expectation.
Really?
I think that. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's nice. It's a nice.
So it's like buying yourself a ticket.
Hell yeah, but it's nice. Someone thought of you enough to like, hey, you like comedy? Here's a couple tickets to go see the Master in Action thing.
Yeah.
And then saddle up, and you're like, hey, let's go see it. Let's go enjoy it together, because that sounds nice.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. So we went to go see the Chris Rock, and that was right after he got slapped.
Yeah. And did he address it back then?
Yeah. He addressed it like it was 3 minutes at the back end or top end of doing it, and then just did it because he had a full regular act.
Right. He'd been working on it for a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the only thing anybody wanted to see was him talk about getting slapped.
The only thing.
Yeah. You imagine working so hard on something for about a year, and then you go out and like the day before you get viral videos of you going like slipping on a banana peel and
breaking your leg.
Yeah. The only thing people want to talk about is like, how did it hurt when you fell from the banana peel?
That is so funny because people think the stand-up's just making it up, when really it's been so honed for years that the idea of now he has to find 3
and Chris
minutes.
Rock's material is so meticulous with what he
Totally.
does.
So he's got like a political avenue, or it's it's layered,
or it just repeats his jokes.
Yeah. Did you know he always on the punchline goes to the middle of the stage for the punchline? So he paces, sets it up, and then hammers them right in the middle. Fucking sniper craftsman.
Yeah.
Unconsciously, you don't even know this guy's delivering it to you right from the center every single time on the punchline.
Honestly, hats off to him.
All right, you want to hear one more story?
Yeah.
These stories fucking suck. You gotta prep these.
Yeah, got it. The other birthday present that I got was so I've lost a few pounds, and then but then my folks got me some golf shorts. They're like, hey, got you some golf shorts. Put on these 32s, 32-inch waist. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna fit in some of these 32-inch waists. I'm not a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah, again, they remembered you. He was a 32 and he graduated prom.
Yeah. So I slide on those pants, and they're like, "Oh yeah, lift it up and see how they fit."
They made you try them on in front of them?
Yeah, well, because I was like, I can fit in the 32. I can fit in the 32.
Did you look at the tag and go like, "Oh fuck"?
Well, because somebody gets you a present, like, "Oh, those look nice. Oh, what's the size? Oh, they're 32. That might be a little tight." And then the whole, the round of the table goes, "Oh yeah, you're not fitting in the 32s. He's not 32. That guy's not a 32."
Oh, and then it got like personal.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh well, I maybe we'll see. We'll try this on. Maybe I'm a 32." And then I go, bathroom, put them on, slap them on, and not a 32. They're like, "Oh yeah, lift up the shirt. Let's see it is."
How much not a 32? Like tight, like the button is like, ugh.
No. They were on, and the button was on, but it's a bit of a stretched limo situation.
So you came out of the bathroom?
Packing too much into it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's rented out full of 9 bachelorettes. No one's wearing seatbelts.
That's right. So anyways,
but you came out and then they made you pull up the shirt to reveal the gut hanging.
They wanted you to parade around how much of a knot of a 32-inch waist you are.
Oh no!
And this is after a brunch. We said that.
So are you gonna keep them to try and work out to get in them?
You mean gold clothes? Like you talk about gold shorts?
Or did you say, "Yo, get me a 36"?
I threw them back in their face. Yeah, get this out of here. And they like, whoa, they don't have this color in a 34.
Oh.
And I said, I don't give a shit.
They didn't have camouflage in a 34?
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't have cargo camo shorts in a 34.
Didn't have
which is my go-to move. Because you can't wear cargo pockets on a golf course.
I saw a guy wearing cargo pants last night. Cargo pants is a specific look.
Yeah, I mean, if you are like part of the SWAT team or
makes sense. Yeah. Military.
Got to carry a bunch of stuff in those extra pockets.
I don't like having things in my pockets to begin with. The idea of having 15 pockets is a nightmare to me.
No. And like you're going to catch it. And it's just something you're going to catch on the side.
And you're sprinting.
When you're running so fast.
Yeah.
In trying to catch those airplanes that you launched in the field.
That's our show!